Any more cockroaches?
Not yet.
Not yet. Billy, shut up! Can you play a song with a fucking beat? Name that song. Feminine on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Victoria Arnstein, everybody!
Give it up again for Brandon Frey, everybody! I get up here somehow on this soapbox. Hi! On this crate. Oh my God, are you guys happy to be here?
Yeah!
Wow, really? That's so nice. That's so nice. Isn't it nice, Brandon?
Hey, girl.
So, I was walking in the subway with my friend, and we saw an ad for Back to the Future. You know that, the play? You know the movie, right? The Time Machine? So he says to me, wouldn't it be so cool if we went back in time? I said, no, I'm a Jewish woman. One wasn't good for me. Which was crazy, because he was a black guy. I'm like, what the fuck was it good for you? He said, no, we can go back to, you can go back to Austria in the 1930s and warn them about the Holocaust. Me? And who's going to plug in my time machine? There's no bandwidth or internet. How am I going to get home? What, are you kidding me? And I'm going to tell this little family in this little village, because I can't go anywhere, there's no transportation, I have to tell them that horrible thing that's going to happen for 6 years, because nothing says sanity like a crazy bitch from the future with a time machine. He goes, calm down, calm down. I go, oh yeah, that's the perfect thing to say to a woman when she's angry, calm down. And it didn't look good, because I was a white woman yelling at the black man in the subway station. So I did what any other white woman would have done in a guilty situation like that. I fucked her. So I'm married. My husband still doesn't know if that's true. I'll never tell him. He likes that joke. Oh man. Yeah, best career move I ever made. Marriage. He goes to work and I don't. What a great deal. But I married him for love. That was so stupid. I played the long game though, because now he has money, so now I can divorce him. You see how that works? They say do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So I got married and I do my husband. It's very lucky. I have a friend, she's a whore. Sorry, I didn't mean to look at you when I said that. She's actually a prostitute, that's higher up. That's why they get paid. She doesn't call herself a prostitute. But every man takes her for dinner, and then they pay for dinner, and then they have sex. It's a prostitute, right? Some of you are like, oh, that's just dating. I'm not even putting her down. I'm actually really jealous because I'm married and I only have one client, my husband. Yeah. Business is slow. So, anybody else here married? Anybody else? You? Just two people? Two people? Anybody want to get married? Ladies, I can't think of a better career. Could you? No, really, I went down the list. Doctor, lawyer, fuck that shit. I don't understand how women, they have the equipment men want and need. Why aren't they using it? Right? He's like, yes, that's right. Where are you from?
New York.
New York? Yeah. Are you married? No. Divorced. So you know what I mean. Are you out of money because of this bitch?
No.
No? Good for you, see? Alright, the guys don't like me that much when I tell these jokes, but I'm telling you, I don't know. To me, it's a good deal. I don't know. Look at Adam and Eve. You can't be too good at everything, but you know, she knew what she was doing. You don't think she could have picked that apple herself? She's like, she was even sent that gay friend the snake. He's like, come on, Eve, you can get that apple from Adam. Later, get that fig leaf off him. She's like, Adam, could you pick that apple for me? He's like, oh, come on, Eve, that's low-hanging fruit. You could pick that apple. Oh, but you're so good at it. And then he got punished. Do you understand, ladies? Paying attention? You don't even have to believe in the Bible or anything. You just have to... Anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, but my husband, he wants to do everything like he's a challenge. He loves a challenge. My husband climbed Mount Everest. Wow. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. He's an overachiever, so now I tell him he can't do anything, and then he wants to do it. You understand? You know why I do that? Because he's going to leave me a shit ton of money. Do you understand what a love story that is? We're laying around the bed casually, and he says to me out of nowhere, I want an adventure. I want to go hiking on Mount Everest. What? You're a little Jewish boy. Like, what's happening? I didn't want to discourage him because, you know, he's my husband, and because I wanted him to, you know, fall off the mountain. But no, I didn't want him to fall off. They keep you there if you die, though. I don't know if you know that about Mount Everest. I go, how much is that going to cost? He goes, $70,000. $70,000? Do you know how many Gucci bags I can get for $70,000? It's not that many, actually. I'm like, what are you talking about? You can climb these mountains for $10K a month. I'll charge you less. So he goes to Mount Everest, and, you know, there's no cell phone service there. I don't know. He's there. It's a month. It takes a month. It takes a month to go to Mount Everest. I don't know if he's on Mount Everest or mounting a girl named Everest. What do I know, you know? So, 3 weeks in, I signed up for Tinder. On his credit card, platinum. And as I was walking through the Maserati dealership, he called. I'm coming home. I go, that's great, honey. When are you going to do K2? It's harder. Oh man, I'm sweating up here because my friend is on OnlyFans. She's so lucky, that bitch. I'm on only air conditioners. I'm on menopause. You know that menopause. I'm getting hot flash right now. I'm melting. But I worry about my kids. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, there's feminists that are fucking on my shit. I'm not gonna lie. What is this equality shit? What is this equality? I'm not equal. I'm superior. What is that shit? My husband's starting to think we're equal? No. I don't like that. I don't like that. So, you know, the feminists are fucking up my shit, so now I have to worry about that. And, I don't know. Do you notice how the role models are changing right now? Like, we used to have Eleanor Roosevelt. She was brilliant, right? Brilliant. She used to have that quote. So smart. She was ugly, bitch, but she had that quote. What was that quote? Nobody can make you upset without your consent. Right? Brilliant. What do we have now? The Kardashians? What's their quote? It's so cute. It's so cute. So cute. Kardashians, they can't find a man. When they get a man, they can't keep a man. When they have a man, he can't stay a man. I'm gonna do that. I worry about my kids, you know? My daughters, I don't know what's out there, you know? But at least all my 3 kids are fully grown, and none of them has ever watched porn a day in their life. You guys watch porn? I don't want to put you on the spot, but every day. But they've never watched porn. The reason I know is because I told them back in the day I was a porn star. No amount of therapy can help them with that. But my husband doesn't stop trying to look for it. I'm kidding. He doesn't watch porn. The reason I know is because I told him his mom was a porn star. You like that? So, is it considered rape if, no, stay with me. Is it considered rape if it's over 70? Or is that just charity?
Yeah!
Thank you. I don't want a woke crowd, guys.
There we go.
I just want to know. It's just a legitimate question. So, Bill Cosby, let's shake things out. Bill Cosby raped 65 women in their sleep. Right? We all know this story. I mean, we could all agree it's horrific, horrible. But to me, the true crime was you don't fuck with a woman's sleep like that. You know what I mean? You just don't. Can't do that. Oh man, I had some new things I wanted to talk about. You guys in?
Yeah.
My husband never knows where I'm going to be. Like, he has no idea. He's like, what'd you do today? I go, today? I folded a fitted sheet. Guess what? I go, yeah, I folded a fitted sheet. That's hard work. He says, that's ridiculous. I said, yeah, that's why I send you out to make the big bucks, honey, because you're so fucking good at it. What's up with ass licking? No, really. Who's up to ass licking? That you're having sex every single day that you're up to ass licking? Oh, but men are like, oh, but it gets them aroused. It gets the woman aroused. I'm like, oh, really? You want to get her aroused? Tell her she's right. I think natural selection's real. You guys in? Yeah. China's gonna beat us in everything. Sorry, it's true. I mean, think about it. They make our warning labels and our products. Have you seen our warning labels? They're not good. First of all, I had a banana bread recipe the other day. It said peel the bananas first. What the fuck is that for? An ape? I saw a baby stroller, a baby carriage, a stroller. It says, remember to take the baby out before folding. Who's that for? She's covering her mouth. Who's that for? What parent on the planet is going like this? Can't fold this thing. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh my God, what's that sound? Sounds like a baby's crying. What do they do before warning labels? What do they call the 1-800 number? Hello? I can't fold my stroller. Did you try taking the baby out first? Okay, like where does it say that? I saw baby cough syrup. You guys hear this one? Baby cough syrup. Do not operate heavy machinery. Or drive a motor vehicle. Taking this product. What's that for? What baby's reading? And if he is, give him a car. What's he pulling up to the gas station? Like, hey baby. Fill her up. I'm inebriated. Hurry up, I gotta get home on my cough syrup. She's like, wow. Inebriated. That's a nice big word. I'm in a car, I'm two. Notice how I said the woman was pumping gas? I hate pumping gas in New York. What is that shit? I used to live in Hawaii. They don't pump gas in Hawaii. You pump gas in Hawaii because it's a blue state. Blue states, you have to pump your own gas. Did you guys know that? In New Jersey, it's a blue state too, though. You don't have to pump your gas in Jersey. No. I like New Jersey for that reason. Fill her up, peasant. No, I don't like getting out of my car and touching that shit nozzle. What was I saying? I have ADD. I don't know if you guys know. Everybody has that, by the way. I don't know if everybody knows what that is. It's attention deficit disorder. Everyone has it, right? If you're fucking bored with the person that's talking to you, you fucking look away, right? You're fucking talking about science and math. I'm not fucking interested. What's that shit? Somebody saw my picture online. I argue a lot online. I have a problem. I have non-stop argument. But somebody wrote to me, they like to go for the looks, They looked at my profile picture and said, by the looks of you, your profile picture, you look retarded. I'm like, do I look that happy? Have you seen a retard? They're fucking ecstatic. I would love to look like a retard, so happy all the time. I don't know why people have emotional pets. Fucking have an emotional person, right? Oh my God, there's so much fun to be around. You see that valedictorian, what's his name? Oh, they never end up in jail. You notice that? No retards in jail. You notice that? Mentally ill, yes, not retards. You don't see a retard in jail because he's so fucking nice and happy. But that valedictorian, Luigi, he killed the CEO. I don't care if you're on that side or not on that side. The guy killed a guy. That's all you have to know. He killed a guy in cold blood, and that guy was valedictorian. You want that as your son? No, I want a fucking retard as my son. Very interested in that. My daughter moved to Hollywood. She's an actress. Maybe you've seen her in absolutely nothing. You know how much fucking private school she went to, this bitch? Living the dream. She goes to all these support groups in LA. Anybody ever been to LA? Everybody know LA? Yeah. They have all these support groups like positivity and self-love and children of divorce. I'm still married to her father. She goes, could you get divorced? I'm the only one in that group with parents that have married. She goes, so she's very confrontational. I don't know where she gets it, but she's very, very confrontational. Somebody wrote to her online, you're nothing but a white, pretentious, spoiled bitch. She wrote back. She goes, Mom, stop writing on my page. I had a lot of likes and new followers. It was worth it. Her father put all these laughing emojis. So she blocked us both. And now she identifies as an orphan. Which is great, because now we don't have to put her in our will, huh? Anybody on Tinder? Just me? I wasn't kidding when I said it, by the way. I'm on Tinder. Anyway, no, Tinder, you gotta be scared of Tinder. It's not a joke. You guys know it's a dating website, right? It's a dating app. You have to be very scared. You don't know what you're getting on this thing, right? What are you getting? A profile picture and a bio and maybe a quote, right? What if Jeffrey Dahmer was on it? What would it say? I'm a foodie? Right, what if Buddha was on it? It sounds so nice, right? Spiritual healer in his bio, that's very nice. But then you look at his profile pictures, big fat guy without a shirt on. What is that? And then his quote says, "Come over and rub my belly for good luck." That's very creepy. What if Jesus Christ was on Tinder today? How would that look? Not so good. Long hair, long beard, long robe. Disheveled, really. Very not nice. Sandals in the profile picture, and his mother's a Jew. And she goes, "Did you have to wear the sandals in the profile picture when I get you married?" Then you find out he's on J-Date and Christian Mingle, so he's a player. J-Date, he's got 12 followers. Christian Mingle, billion. So Jews, we suck at marketing too, right? Maybe you talk to him. Try to find out how he's nice. He's like, "Hey, I'm circumcised. You want to see it?" "No, Jesus. I want to see it." So Jesus Christ is not that nice on Tinder. I have to tell you. You know, Jews did not kill Jesus. I just want to clear that up for you. No, I want to clear that up. As a Jew, I want to tell you. All right? He was making wine from water for free. We would never kill that guy. What if Adolf Hitler was on Tinder today? How would that look? He killed my people. I could say this. You know what? He wouldn't look that bad. Black hair and blue eyes, man in uniform, that's not bad. In his profile picture, he's got his arm wrapped around a German Shepherd, so he likes dogs. That's very nice. Adolf Hitler likes dogs. In his bio, it reads author, painter, Nobel Prize winner on Time magazine. The guy's killing it. World leader, that's fucking hot. His hobbies include loves to bake. That's the right reaction, sir. Yes, I know. I didn't make the rules. That's him. That's Hitler. Hitler was like that. So you gotta be careful. I'm only saying this because I saw a sticker on the bathroom stall. It said, best exterminator since Hitler. I know. As a Jew, I was horrified. But as a consumer, said he was the best. I was the best. Anyway, a millennial, you guys millennials? Yeah. A millennial came up to me after a show once and she said, "Don't you want to work and make your own money?" I said, "No, I want my husband to work and make my own money." She said, "Don't you want to contribute to the world?" I said, "What do you do?" She goes, "I'm a cake decorator." I said, "Oh, so you contribute to obesity and diabetes?" I got 3 kids in the bath at the same time and no one died. Do you know how hard that is? When they're screaming shit like, "Ma, don't drown me, don't drown me." When I'm fixing a martini and I'm drinking, and I'm texting and I'm driving back home to check on them, it's not easy. But I have to say, oh God, I was going to say this. You guys see this video? It went viral of an Arab man from an Arab nation. He was 80 years old. He was marrying a 12-year-old girl. I'm not making this up. Not because I'm Jewish. I'm telling you, really this happened. Did you see it? Nobody saw this video? Oh my God. I was like, this man's 80. He could die any day. And then I was like, holy shit, this little girl gets to collect an inheritance at such a young age. What a lucky bitch. I like to sell my husband's things on Craigslist. Make extra money. He doesn't have to know everything. I was selling his ladder. It was shiny and new. Thank you. It was shiny and new ladder, right? And it was $250. I was selling it for $50. A bargain. There's always this one idiot. I'll give you $40 for that ladder. And then he writes, "That's all the money I have." I go, "What? That's all the money you have? You only have 2 $20 bills? You only have 2 Andrew Jacksons? Don't you want to buy food with that last 40? I don't know, it's online, I can't tell. All right, I'll give you this ladder for $40. And I'll throw my husband's rope in for free, huh?" That's a suicide joke. He has to get on the ladder and then... Thank you. Those are the last $40. That's what I assume. I gave him the ladder. Anyway, I'm not world famous. I'm comedy famous. People come up to me after, like after shows and stuff. This one woman came right up to me. I was with my friends and family. It was nice, actually. She says, "Oh my God, I know you." I said, "Where'd you see me?" She goes, "I saw you telling off that manager at Walgreens the other day." So I'll be at CVS next week at 7. She goes like this. She goes, I said, listen, I know I'm not, but listen, I don't really care. I just think that it's, what do they call that, a Karen? I know I look like every bitch who's ever complained to a manager. I get that a lot. I look like I'm friends with Lauren Sanchez. I get that. And I should be, because I really want to go into fucking space. By the way, she's in space. I wrote in my journal, I'm a journalist. Anyway, I'm like, listen, I gotta be friends with these people. I don't know, you see what I'm saying? Like, nobody cares what her career was. She was a magician before this, did you know that? How else did she get that rabbit out of the hat? Or a rocket out of a socket? Anyway, so I think that, this Karen thing that people talk about, that I look like a Karen, you know what I mean? Not the racist Karen, but for an extra $100, so. You can rent me. I don't have to work. I don't have to work anymore, thank God. But if I did work, I'd be great at that job. Rent a Karen. Really, I would complain to a manager for you. I could get you anything for free. I'm a woman in menopause, Jewish mother. Are you kidding? I can get you anything for free. No, for real, I could. Few things. I don't do Yelp reviews. I'm not a psychopath. And I'm banned from a couple of places on the Upper East Side. Some places on Long Island and 2 targets in New Jersey. But I would go undercover. Yeah. I just bought a nun costume. Yeah, the devil's in the bedroom. I bought it to get my husband turned off. All right, guys. That was so much fun. Thank you so much. You guys, listen, if you didn't think I was funny, I identify as funny. And follow me on my new podcast called Wife's a Bitch Podcast. Wife's a Bitch. And also my Instagram, Victoria Makes You Laugh. Give it up for Brandon.
We got 2 more comedians, so we close it out. This next comedian, Cameron, is fucking funny.